crossed my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hey Gemini, welcome to your July 2019 reading, you guys, and thank you so much for joining me. So wow, Gemini, so last month you guys were first, and this month that means I started with Cancer, and so I had to go all the way around the zodiac wheel until I got to you guys in my last video is what I'm trying to say. So hopefully I didn't have any Geminis out there just waiting, think I just did you guys last for no reason. I did you last, Gemini, because I did you first last month, just like I'll be doing Leo first next month and Cancer last. So everybody has a chance to go first, second, third, fourth, whatever. Don't bitch about it too much, Gemini. I'm a Pisces. I'm always last, okay? But we're here in your reading, guys. And so I wanted to bring out a couple of new, decks that I don't use a lot together. I've actually never used this combination together, but it's working okay. The readings have been really interesting, so I'm excited to see what comes up. We got regular tarot here with just different images. This is the triple goddess deck, okay? So I want to tap into my intuition for Cancer season. We are going through Cancer season the first half of July, and then we'll be going through Leo season. And for you, Gemini, that is your second house moving into your third house. So the first half of July is all about what you feel about what you have. You know, Cancer energy for you is all about resources and values and worth and money. So lots of stuff going on there with that new moon eclipse. And then we'll be moving into your third house, which is very, very comfortable for you because you are the third house. So I think that you'll have a lot to communicate the end of July, beginning of August, because we'll be going through third house energy, which is you, Gemini, but for you it's Leo. Hopefully you guys understand that. So I will be clarifying this month with the Iris Oracle deck. I'm going to go ahead and set these aside so that we can look into tarot. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome and thank you for joining. You're probably here for a reason. So for the last couple months, I've been doing a similar reading where I look into the month by week. And I really wanted to do that this month because I knew there'd be a lot of retrogrades and a lot of eclipses. So I think it's just really straightforward to see what we're doing the first week of July, what we're doing the second week, third week, fourth week. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm going to continue doing it like this because I really do just miss shuffling. So next month, I'll probably just get really passionate with it and just let all the cards come out. But for now, we're going to be focusing on the first, the second, the third, and the fourth week so that we have the whole month. And I'm going to clarify each week as well. But I would like to say that I am recording this on July 15th. Sorry about the late videos. I was actually moving. Go figure, Cancer season, moving, home energy. So that was absolutely nuts. I'm finally kind of settled in and I'm able to get these readings out. But I just wanted to let you guys know that most of you will be watching while the first and the second and damn near the third week of July is already over. So we're going to look into the past a little bit, which shouldn't be a problem. Cancer season is all about the past. Retrogrades, Gemini, Mercury's retrograde, that's your ruling planet. Alright, so there's definitely that retrograde reflecting energy, you know, going back to the past. So yeah, that's how we're going to kick it, guys. So I was shuffling the cards. I just did the Taurus reading, and now I'm on Gemini. And of course, you guys are the beautiful Lovers card, one of my favorite decks, or maybe one of my favorite cards, even in this deck. It's just really beautiful. Okay, this is your ruling card in this Goddess deck, and it's going to be your energy. I like to shuffle until the ruling card for the zodiac sign that I'm reading for is up at the front. So this was assigned to me. I just shuffled freely, asked to connect to your energy, waited patiently until whenever the cards shuffled right, and there you were. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look behind the Lovers card, and see what's behind you for the pre-shuffle before we even get into the reading. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. So some of you guys are working really hard. In this deck, there's a woman who's like knitting. So this is always reminding me, no matter what deck it is, it's like somebody's making money with their hands here. So it might be like an entrepreneur kind of thing. There may be some kind of craft. I don't know if some of you guys knit, sew, whatever. Do something with your hands to make money. So that could be doing hair, pretty much damn near anything. But someone's working hard, okay? Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, okay, but we've got that Gemini energy coming through. So there definitely may be a decision this month between work and love. Somebody here may work at a distance so that they may not see excuse me, they may not see their partner a lot. We got some choices. The Lovers card is a choice. The Two of Swords is a choice. And this is air energy. This is definitely Geminian because you guys are dual. So this is about not wanting to make a decision. Gemini, this month, maybe about some kind of financial energy. Maybe this is about deciding whether you're fulfilled enough at a certain career. Okay, let's see what's behind the Two of Swords. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. So there's definitely between this message here, which is really what we want to focus on. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles over here, which is teamwork, a collaboration, a plan that somebody has. Well, Gemini, here we are. We have you in the middle who has to make this decision between working alone and working with other people. That's what I'm getting here, because this is somebody who's working with other people. Behind it, Five of Cups. Somebody may have lost a job here. Somebody may regret collaborating with somebody here. This may be someone who feels a little bit depressed. Okay, they feel a little bit regretful. But Gemini, whoever this person was that you collaborated with financially, it's under the bridge now. It's water under the bridge, friend. You know, it's okay. But you may have this decision to make about whether you should collaborate with, like, there may be some kind of, I feel like somebody has an idea out there. Someone has an idea for something in July. You know, now let's talk about the fact that this is your second house, the first couple weeks of July. So finances and emotion, this is an emotional decision that you have to make head over heart about whether you should continue working with these people. You guys may have lost a team member or something like that. You may have lost, there might be a plan that someone regrets or something like that. I don't know, guys. But we have a decision, a job related decision, you know, and this may be a decision that more than one person has to make. But then we have this Eight of Pentacles, which is someone who's over here who would rather work on their own. I feel like for someone out there, they're making a decision between maybe a job where they have to work more with people up front, and then there's this other job that may pay more where you work alone. I don't know, Gemini. But the card right behind you is the Eight of Pentacles. So either way you cut it, you're definitely working very, very hard at creating something of value, something that can be used. But you have a decision whether you're going to continue working on this, especially when it comes to working with other people that you may have your regrets about. Like, this may be a job or something that didn't work out in the past. It could be a third party. There may be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius involved, because we do have a Leo showing up here too. We have Aquarius, Leo. So this may be, there may be some messaging about this more so in Leo season, because we have the Eight of Wands. So there's a fire sign here. There's an air sign, which this could be definitely you, Gemini, communicating passionately, taking charge, taking action. But there's some regret here with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like that's like the regret of a plan or the loss of a plan or something. It didn't work out in the past, okay? But it's like you got a different plan now. But you just have to decide something, okay? You guys have to decide between the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Doing this with other people or doing this all on your own. But this is the main card right behind you, Gemini. Working really hard. And that's because you're going through second house energy, and then by the end, and that makes sense, while you have all this pentacle energy with these swords, because it's all about communication and money, decisions, something that you, now this may be something that has come to a complete halt. Like, this may be people they may be slowing you down. This decision about money or working together, it may be slowing something down, because the Two of Swords is like a stalemate. Okay, but yeah, okay, Gemini, let's go ahead and break this down by week now and see how that transpires even further. So let's look back into the past. All right, I didn't get to finish my thought, so we'll keep that out there. Five of Pentacles wanted to jump out. So some of you guys, you're feeling that second house Cancer energy, and this is about financial conflict, something that needs to change about money. Feeling left out in the cold, maybe even fearing. This is usually just a fear, guys. Now, some of you guys, if you're going through financial conflict, you may need to ask for help with the Five of Pentacles, because this is a very struggling card. There's usually more than one person here, so you may feel really left out with this deck, Gemini. Maybe afraid that you won't have money to pay the bills, or maybe someone lost a job here. I did feel that someone may have lost a job. Someone may be unemployed here. Okay, and that might be why they have this hobby that makes them money. But we have the Ace of Cups, so we do have new love as well. So I'm not exactly sure why this Five of Pentacles came out, other than the fact that someone's going through financial conflict, unemployment, fear of poverty, feeling left out in the cold. You know, this conflict, something that needs to change. But we are healing that. Okay, we're healing, feeling left out in the cold. Now, this is definitely like having a Cancer second house, like all the feeling emotional left out in the cold. Now, having a Cancer second house, Gemini, I feel like that's like feeling like emotional value is really, that's almost similar to me as a Taurus moon. Like emotion and value go hand in hand to me as a moon in Taurus. But as a second house Cancer, that also is like valuing home, valuing family, valuing emotion. But feeling left out in the cold emotionally when it comes to someone who doesn't value you. Now, we do have the moon here. Could definitely be a Pisces. We have someone here that may have an Aquarius moon. We have a Cancer, Pisces, or an Aquarius showing up here that may be relevant. But this is about the Aquarius full moon next month, Gemini. So it may take you at least that long to heal this poverty, heal this, you know, feeling a little bit left out. But let's go ahead and try again because I didn't get to finish my thought there. So this is for Gemini. And we want to look into the first week of July. Like, we know that there was probably, yeah, look, now we have the card of abundance. So I don't know why there's this. I know why for you, Gemini, because you are polar, but I've noticed in the readings this month, I think we all have mixed feelings. You know, in the world of emotion, we can feel one thing and then turn around and take it from me. I'm a Pisces. So I can feel really happy one moment and then literally seconds later feel like the despair of the earth. So when we're in this pool of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, whatever sign it may be, especially if it's heavy emotion, we have the Six of Cups here, by the way. So this could be about a child, especially because we have the Empress. So there's mother and child coming up here, or like just nostalgic energy. This could be Leo. We have the Strength card. I was just thinking about how the Strength card hasn't come out much this month in my readings, but we have a Leo soulmate here. This is really interesting about the Leo season being nostalgic, and we do have this link to that Five of Pentacles. So I don't know if there's something here about losing money with the Leo or something from the past, some soulmate energy, nostalgic memory lane. Okay, let's try again here. All right, show me the first week of July 2019 for Gemini. Okay, yeah, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, I want you guys to remember that Five of Pentacles, though, and that Empress, and that Six of Cups, all right? Because it all matters. We even have a mother and child here again. So for some of you, that is going to directly apply, but for those of you who don't, it's for someone else. This could be your inner child, Gemini, okay? But yeah, we've got you standing up for something. You came into July a little defensive, huh? Because you knew that there was competitors. Now, you guys may work with some of these people. There may be competition amongst a certain group of people you're around. And look, we have you. We have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is about you, Gemini. Maybe another Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Charging fast. Like, you guys, this may be charging forward into a battle with these two cards. Because the Knight of Swords, you don't want to misunderstand him. He comes in quick with a message, a truth, right? You know, he doesn't always think about the consequences, so be mindful. I'm not telling you to do that because I don't want to tell Gemini how to be. That's y'all thing. But yeah, very quick moving knight here. Not really in this deck, but the Knight of Swords is very quick and he's very truthful. He has to think quick. So there might definitely be some kind of something that was said. This is usually like an argument or something that was said really quickly, and it made somebody here, probably you. I see a very defensive Gemini here. The first week of July. Let's continue. See how the second week goes. So please show me the second week of July 2019 for Gemini. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles coming out, and then we have the Knight of Wands. So at first we had a Gemini, now we have a Sag. Okay, there is a message here about someone you haven't spoke to in a while, Gemini. You may be spying on them. They're juggling. Okay, you want a new beginning, maybe with an Earth sign. Because we do have the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Fool card. So this may be an Aries too. Like, that's a hell of a lot of message there. But we have the Ace of Pentacles nonetheless. So there may be something new with this eclipse in your second house, bringing in something tangible to you, bringing in a new foundation, some kind of new money, something you need, Gemini. Let's check out. Okay. Well, I was gonna say let's check out the third week of July. We have the Three of Swords, so we'll look into that more. Now looky here, remember that Eight of Pentacles that was right behind you, Gemini. Now look, this is really someone who's losing money or something, and I think it's because the universe is trying to make room for something much bigger to come in. This could be a relationship. I feel like it's more financial though. It's just something you value, which could definitely be love. You know, I do see some of you guys, this may be separation here in the month of July. It may be heartbreak. We'll talk more about that, but to me, with this Eight of Pentacles, it's the loss of a job. Like, yeah, someone walked away from something they put in a lot of effort in, like they walked away. Someone may want to return to a job that they quit a long time ago or something. You know, yeah, and I think it was because it had something to do with someone who stole some money or something in Cancer season. We do have the Chariot here with the Queen of Cups, so we do have that emotional energy here, but there was some kind of conflict or something. Seven of Swords is someone who's trying to get away with something. There might have been a lie or something like that. Somebody might be lying or just being a bit dishonest, trying to get away with The Four of Pentacles is all about something you're hanging on to. Someone here may be hanging on to a lie. Someone here might lie about still having a job, and they don't have a job anymore, which is why they haven't been really financially present, because they done left a job. They walked away from a job or something like that. I do feel like this may be a loss of a job for some of you, or it may be a relationship that you've really put your time and effort in, Gemini, but there's just too much heartache at this point. You know, the third, now this is a very important week, because this is the week that we're on now. This is the past. We're here now. This is where I'm at as I'm recording. Some of you may be watching at the end of July, or maybe even August. I don't know. But yeah, there seems to be some kind of separation or loss here. There seems to be, and what I was going to say is this is the week of the transition from Cancer to Leo. This is the week of the full moon in Capricorn. So there may be a loss here, financial loss, but it's okay, because hopefully it wasn't something that you got the second week of July that ends the third week. We'll see. Okay, well, we have the moon coming out here in the star. So yeah, someone definitely, yeah, Gemini, the Aquarius full moon is coming up here. Someone here may be afraid. Okay, someone does have an Aquarius moon that I'm talking to here, but this is about the full moon that we're going to have in Aquarius season, which is going to be your 5th house. No, your 9th house. So yeah, we've got some stuff that you're going to be learning, but there's something that's hidden until Aquarius energy, which is that full moon next month. Literally in a month, we will have Aquarius full moon. There's going to be conflict until then. You know, there's going to be competition amongst friends. But yeah, wow, this card just came out. Like, don't allow, even when the stars are hidden, Gemini, they're still there. So don't be afraid. Have faith, especially when it comes to whatever this energy is. Okay, your cards are coming out a bit weird, but I want to see the 4th and final week of July for you, Gemini. What's the 4th and final week for Gemini? Thank you. We have the Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay. New love after someone walks away. There's like a breakup or something that happens. Loss at a heart level. Maybe this is even betrayal, third party situation. Okay, but there's, oh, you have 2 aces in your reading. Surrounded by the loss of something. Bottom of the deck is that 8 of Cups. So you see that full moon up there, Gemini? I think the full moon in Capricorn is really going to affect you guys. And I'm not even sure why. I think it's in your, holy crap, is it in your 8th house? Yeah, it is. Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn. Capricorn's your 8th house, Gemini. So to have a full moon in your 8th house, that's extremely transformation. That's extremely transform. It's very intimate. You guys got to check out my Capricorn full moon video if you want to talk about that, though. But it seems to be affecting you guys at a heart level here on the 3rd week. So let's go ahead and revise some of this. We'll look at the underlying energy of the deck towards the end of the reading. But we have your month here. Okay, 1st week, remember, you guys are stepping up. It might be fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but you know, someone here is taking a stance, and there is competition. There are at least 6 people, Gemini, in this card. They're down here, they're below you, and they don't want you to succeed. You know, these are competitors, they're aggressive people, they're fighting words, and it's like you are not standing down. You're taking a stand for something, and it may be this new beginning. Okay, who knows? We'll clarify it, I guess. It might be with a child. You guys might be custody battles or something. There might be like child support energy or something like that. 2nd week of July, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Something you need coming in, Gemini. I don't care if you need a shoe, or if you need a pickle, or if you need a mansion. This is something you need. One of the things, one of the top notch, is a golden opportunity, okay, coming in the 2nd week of July. And I think that's why there's like this new career energy. Hello, welcome to the eclipse in your 2nd house of finances. This is a huge seed that you can invest, huge lump sum of money, something that you value. Could be a home, a relationship. I don't know what this Ace of Pentacles is for you, Gemini, but it seems financial. Could be coming in the form of a new job or a promotion. But there's a new opportunity, a golden opportunity that you're fighting for the 1st half. This is Cancer season for you. Hello, Cancer season for Gemini. Just literally standing up for your values, standing up for what you know to be real about what you feel. You know, maybe even going through some financial conflict, going through competition financially. Maybe this is about some kind of lump sum of money that's owed to you. You know, there may be some kind of, there could be someone who's defensive here, hanging on to something financially. We move into the 3rd week. This is when Leo season starts. This is the week we're on now. This is this eclipse in Capricorn. We have the 3 of Swords. This could be the need to communicate at a heart level. Okay, this is my communicate from the heart, Gemini. This is air energy. This is the only air card. You have all elements. You have fire, you have earth, you have air, and you have water, and I be damned. They're actually in order. fire goes first, air. I say fire because it goes Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. So our zodiac wheel goes fire, earth, air, and water, and it alternates, okay? So you literally, it's like the magician is here. So as far as the element of fire, you guys are standing up, okay? Really fired up, really ready, and you're ready to defend something. I almost heard defend your title. I don't know what you're defending. It could be a child, it could be something from your childhood. Now, as far as financially, hello, there are new opportunities arising, and that's because of the eclipse, new moon in your second house. Doesn't surprise me at all that there's new beginnings financially. As far as your mind, as far as you need to communicate from the heart. This is a head over heart decision. Someone here is feeling lost the third week of July. I almost said September. You know, this may be the loss of something financially. I've said that a bunch. Okay, someone may lose a job. They may have to take a financial, not a windfall. It may be a loss. Someone here, because of what comes in, because of this eclipse, your heart breaks in a different way. Like, this is two different things. I don't think they're related. Like, something new comes in the second week of July. Something different breaks your heart. It could be a separation, a breakup, whatever. We'll clarify it, Gemini, but what I like to see is by the end of July, we have you healing this broken heart of yours. We have you healing from separation, healing from betrayal, healing from that cheating energy. This may be new love after a breakup. Like if you break up with someone at the third week of July, by the fourth week, it may be the same person, but we have new love nonetheless after separation. I love that there are new beginnings surrounding this loss and heartbreak. So it doesn't matter what you lose this month, Gemini. You have two aces, two new beginnings, one that comes in around the second week of July, one that comes in during the end. You end with a new emotional beginning, new love, healing something, okay? And then, of course, we have the Eight of Cups because someone's walking away from money here or love or both. This could be the loss of a job, the loss of love, but you're defensive about this, okay? And I love that you have fire, earth, air, and water. Sometimes people get all elements, but it's very rare for it to be fire and then earth and then air and then water in that order. So again, emotionally, you're feeling some new things, aren't you, Gemini? Just like you're feeling some new things with this Ace of Pentacles. This is something you need coming in. This is a new feeling, some kind of healing energy, and you need it, apparently, because of this Three of Swords. So let's go ahead and clarify some of this. Why is the Seven of Wands here for Gemini for the first week of July 2019? Why is the Seven of Wands here for Gemini? Okay, let's see. We have everything you need too soon. Everything you need too soon, Gemini, just raining down on you, and you're fighting that. That's why you're defensive, because, okay, yeah, this Ace of Pentacles is something that, yes. Remember, I keep saying that this is something you need coming in. You knew that or felt that or something. Because the first week of July was everything you needed too soon, okay? That was that eclipse. All right? Yeah, we have love grows love. So, yeah, this was something very abundant. It could have been a relationship, but you're fighting, Gemini. You're taking a stance for everything that you know you need, even if it's coming in too soon. Sometimes when something we need comes in too soon, whether it's love, whether it's a home, whether it's money, whether it's a job, whatever, we can be met with a very defensive stance because of that. Okay, we can be very defensive. Be careful not to fight away things coming in that you need. Okay, that might be why you lose this, Gemini, or some of you might. Okay, take it if it resonates. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? Okay, we have smother. I'm not going to take that because that happens simultaneously, but this is about something having a very tight grip around you, Gemini. Smothering energy, okay? Protect your heart, Gemini, because no one is yours but you. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Why is this here for Gemini for the second? Yes, I love it. Good things. Good things. Do I need to say anything else about the second week of July for you guys? Something really good came in. It was tangible. It was feelable. Like, I'm really happy for those of you who this resonates with, because this is saying it all. Like, whatever this is, this golden opportunity is, it's a very good thing. It's very abundant. Like, this is really great, guys. I'm gonna go over these cards in a minute, but bottom of the deck is your dreams are closer than you think, apparently. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, Gemini. I want to shuffle again, but this seems to be relevant. Someone soon. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Venus may be in Gemini. She might be in Cancer now. I'm gonna have to check. Please pardon my rudeness. I don't usually pick up my phone during readings, but I just want to see if Venus is still in Gemini. No, Venus is in Cancer. So you even have Venus, which explains that Empress. So, okay, Venus is not in Gemini, but that means that Venus has already went through Gemini. She's in your second house now of Cancer. Listen, guys, if there's some kind of breakup or heartbreak the third week of July, please know that one of my favorite cards is clarifying the fact that someone soon is coming in. Okay, I don't know if you guys are waiting for someone to break up or if you're waiting for someone to separate from someone else. And we also have what is hidden will be revealed. And you know, this is a card that keeps coming out the third week of July for motherfuckers. And that's because the moon in Capricorn is going to illuminate things. Every full moon, we have a full moon every month, okay? And it illuminates certain parts of our birth charts, okay? This is going to be your 8th house in Gemini. The 8th house is all about something that's hidden. But when you have a full moon in your 8th house, it is all, that looks so cool. I don't know why I keep doing that. But when you have a full moon in your 8th house that is usually hidden in darkness, you're definitely going to be knowing certain secrets. There's something that will be revealed. Now, with this card coming up with the Three of Swords, this may be finding out about a third party. You may find out that someone cheats. You may find out about a lie. But it's 3 swords in your heart, okay? Somebody may have to have a heart-to-heart conversation. But what is hidden will be revealed. Wow. Something just told me to look behind. Now, this is a card that reminds me of you guys. Because you guys know that you're the twins. Some of you may be on a twin flame journey where there's a chaser, there's a runner, whatever. Someone soon, okay? So some of you guys, I'm seeing this more as someone who is just been alone for a while. You know what I mean? Like maybe single. You know, Geminis are so strange. They're air. You guys are air signs. So when it comes to heartbreak, like you guys are more in your head about it than in your heart about it. Like you'd rather process feeling and emotion more. Now you guys are sensitive as shit. Okay, like I'm not saying that the air signs don't have feelings, but you know, air is represented by those sharp swords. So it's more about, you can tell a Gemini is her if they're talking a lot. Like I noticed that about Gemini, that they talk when they instead of feeling, you guys communicate. All right, and remember, your 3rd house of communication is going to be opened in Leo season, so you guys are going to have a lot to say. Remember, I told you that. And in your case, the heart and communication go hand in hand because Leo is your 3rd house. This is a definitely good representation of a Leo 3rd house because we've got the swords to represent communication in the 3rd house. Leo rules the heart. So there may be some heartbreak the 3rd week of July, but please know that someone soon is coming. If you guys are waiting on somebody or something like that, if you're heartbroken or if you just separated with someone, like there's so many new offers. Somebody done got to walk away from something else though first, okay? What is hidden will be revealed about this. And for some of you guys, you know, that may be something was revealed to you that, I love this twin card though, and I love this. This is definitely a Gemini message here. I'm trying to show you the best that I can. Twin, laughing and crying. Isn't that you, Gemini? Okay, this is literally your dual split personalities. You know, okay. Let's do this Ace of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups for Gemini at the end of July, the 4th and final week of July 2019? Ace of Cups protects your heart. Wow. Bottom of the deck, something that is never truly yours, Gemini. Probably that same thing that you were hanging on to earlier in the reading. You're probably walking away from something that is never that was never truly yours. But we have protect your heart here with the Ace of Cups. So there is new love the second half. I mean, these 4 cards, basically Leo season, the last 2 weeks of July, it's all about protecting your heart and healing because someone new is coming in. I mean, I just want to show you guys this one more time. I mean, I love your reading. Okay, it makes sense. Someone soon is coming in here. Now, I don't think this is someone soon is going to break your heart. That may be for like 1 or 2 of you. But I feel like this is more so someone who's already heartbroken, someone who's been separated for a really long time and, you know, maybe found out about a third party. And it's okay because you like exit one relationship just to jump into the next one. You know, and this is about protecting your heart and healing. You know what I mean? We already picked up on healing your heart with the Ace of Cups. So, yeah, wow. I really love your reading, Gemini. I can tell that the beginning of July was all about fighting for something that you needed and actually getting that good thing. I mean, there's lots of good things coming in, whether you knew it or not, Gemini. There's a lot of good things the second week of July. There's obviously someone soon. Okay? Let's go ahead and check out the bottom of your deck. We have the Eight of Cups, you know, needing to walk away, but this is sometimes walking back after you walked away too. So Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, again, maybe somebody wanting to return to a job or something like that. Maybe someone gets time off or something. We have the Judgment, we have the High Priestess. Wow, okay. And I'll pull one more. We have the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, there's obviously some slow energy, you know what I'm saying? And that's because of Cancer being your second house. It's about moving more at an intuitive level. There is something you don't know, Gemini, about someone you work with closely. I don't know if this is someone who works with people spiritually, because I do see the High Priestess in the Three of Pentacles. So I'm hearing that there is something you don't know about at work. Okay, yeah, there's something. This could be a Virgo. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is the epitome of retrograde season. We have 5 to 6 planets retrograde right now, and it's like, wow, is the wheel moving so slow? Like, I get it, destiny is shifting, but like, God, can it shift a little faster? Because I'm like in between my old life, I'm headed towards my new life, so I'm like this half metamorphosized butterfly. A lot of conflict, maybe even arguments, you know what I mean? I'm talking about being in between two things right here. Yeah. Gemini, you are definitely, and it has to do with Leo season. Like, you're in between two different portals, okay? And there may be arguments, Gemini. There may be things that are said too quickly. But what I'm seeing here is that, yeah, the wheel is moving slow, but it's moving slower so that it can be more realistic. Because when destiny moves fast, it's hard for us to see destiny. But when it moves like an earth sign, and now this definitely may be something that's like a slow moving earth sign, there may be the destiny of, the destiny of your finances are definitely important, because the North Node is in your second house, meaning that the South Node is in your 8th house. So you guys are releasing other people's resources and heading toward the direction of having more of your own abundance. But this is a very slow moving change in destiny, and like I said, it could be a very slow moving earth sign. But what I see here, yeah, spiritual collaboration for sure, especially when it comes to second chances. But there's something you don't know about someone. Like, I feel like one of these people, I don't know who it is, Gemini, I don't know if it's you, but one of these people have a dirty little secret. And it might be what I saw before, which is somebody, you know, something about money. But yeah, this is about a plan moving slower. Like, if there's some people here that are working together, they might want to move a little bit slower. Or make sure these people continue to work even if the money is slow or something like that. I don't know. But we have follow your intuition. You know, the High Priestess and the Judgment, this is your intuition. This is something from the past being resurrected at a spiritual level. The High Priestess keeps secrets, but she also knows secrets. So Gemini, there's that to be talked about here too, okay? There may be something that's being hidden from your past, and this is the second chance. So if there is somebody listening who lost a job or something like that, or a home, there's going to be a second chance at this job. Like, this job is going to give you a second chance or something. Or this may be the second time that you work at this place, but I feel like there's going to be a resurrection. There may be a phone call, okay? Somebody may keep that a secret, that they get a phone call about a job or something. There is a secret phone call here, all right? I do pick up on that, and I do pick up on second chances. You know, something that you thought was dead and over with, Gemini, but here's this phone call. It could be about love for some of you too. But we bring it back to the Five of Pentacles, which is that conflict that you've been feeling. Now, this might be financial conflict from the past too, like bills that catch up with you, all of a sudden getting stuff in the mail that just really conflict you. But here we go. You know, we have this full moon here in Capricorn up there. Now, this is about going on a soul journey, Gemini. This is about walking away from certain things that you've invested in emotionally. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, but we just got you walking away on a soul journey, leaving certain things behind. You know, you're walking away from anything or anyone who's ever abandoned you in any kind of way. You're letting that go because you realize that things that are no longer yours will slip through your fingers. Like, something that was never yours, it'll slip through your finger. And we have broken and hatched. You know, this is a good example here. You're not breaking, Gemini. Your heart is not breaking. It's hatching. And that explains why there's something new that comes out of this, all right? We have the sheep who wandered and found a different shepherd. This card has been coming up a lot. Okay, so this is about wandering, Gemini, to riper lands, okay, where there's actually something there of investment for you. Remember, you are not breaking, you're hatching. There's something being born. Like, did you expect not to break and hatch going through an 8th house full moon eclipse? That is literally called the half-blood thunder moon or something like that. Like, this is going to be a really intense eclipse. I'm actually recording your video pretty damn close to the eclipse. I think it's going to happen like later tonight. But yeah, the bottom of the deck is something that is never truly yours. Let it slip through the cracks. Don't try to hang on to rainwater, okay? Especially when you have this fire hydrant of a heart. And I just want to show you here, this is a card message that I pulled for myself, which speaks for itself. Like, some of you guys are protecting your heart because it's broken. Okay, you guys have experienced heartbreak in July at some point or another. And there's this new love that comes in at the end of July, but you guys are trying to protect this broken heart. You're too sad. You haven't grieved. So just be careful, okay? Because I see protecting your heart, and I see the 7 of Wands. This is definitely defensive. And I'm telling you, it's okay, Gemini. Like, it'd be worse if someone broke your mind, though. And you know, when your heart is broken, it may feel like your mind is broken too. But I definitely see that there's someone soon coming in after a heartbreak, but this new love is being clarified by protect your heart. So you guys may just move a little bit slower because you probably just walked away from something else. You still feel left out in the cold from that situation. So you're walking away from things that are never truly yours, Gemini. So I have to say, I think your reading is my favorites because of just how easily the cards. Some of the readings really confused me about certain stuff, guys. But for you, Gemini, it's very, very apparent that everything you need is coming in too soon in July. It's this golden opportunity that you're dealing with in the middle of heartbreak and loss of something else. Like, I'm telling you, there's this good thing coming in, and there's this loss as well. And that's a steady Capricorn energy, which is transactional energy. Like, you got to give something to get something. So I think there's this really good thing that you all know what it is in the 2nd week of July. But then the 3rd week comes in, and it's like this heartbreak, this loss, you know, a lot of pain, maybe conversation at the heart level. You guys may have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone soon about protecting your heart and not being ready emotionally. But there is new love for those of you who walk away from what's not yours. And we have make-believe and afraid of the attic. So you got to believe in yourself to climb higher, Gemini, no matter what you're afraid to do. You know, next month you'll be going through a full moon in your 9th house, and it'll be air energy. So you got to get ready to travel. You got to get ready to, you know, cosmic travel is a huge thing for Geminis because Aquarius is your 9th house. So you guys literally know a lot. You have a lot of knowledge about collective energy. Like, that is why Geminis are so intelligent. Not because you're an air sign, not because you're mutable, but because Aquarius is your 9th house. Like, come on now. That is literally having like quantum knowledge of all things. So, you know, hopefully July wasn't too hard on you. I don't think this is a bad reading at all. I just think that there's a little bit of defensive energy here, but I see why. Because you're standing up for everything that you need. You know, this is some damn good things. And there may even be, you know, someone in your midst who would rather see you in a place of loss than a place of gain. And that's not okay. But I don't want you guys to forget that you have all the elements here. Fire, earth, air, and water. So you're the magician, which you are, Gemini. You are ruled by Mercury. Even if Mercury is retrograde, it brings back messages from the past that you may need, okay? And this may be someone who wants to return to you as well. I am seeing that that might be why you're protecting your heart and kind of detaching yourself from these feelings at the end of July, because this may be someone who cheated on you or betrayed you in the past. Either way, they broke your heart. And this person may want to return with the 8 of Cups. Okay? So, guys, if this resonated and you would like me to give you a personal reading, please look at my description box for my email. Just shoot me an email. We can talk more about what kind of reading you would like. I'd love to read for some of you guys. I love Geminis. I'm a Pisces. I'm a mutable sign too, so I get it. I'm dual too, so I have those 2 fish. You have those 2 twins. I get it. I get it, Gemini. Other than that, I do have a new moon in Cancer eclipse. That's going to be over the next 6 months. So if you want to see how that eclipse is affecting you over the next 6 months, please check that video out. I have a summer solstice video if you want to check out how the summer energy is going to affect you guys and the messages there. Other than that, I will be uploading a full moon in Capricorn eclipse video within the next couple of days. It'll definitely be up by the end of July, guys. So if you want to check out how that eclipse is affecting you, which I really would if I were you guys, because it's in your 8th house. So yeah, all those videos will be up, and more videos to come as well, especially because I'm in a new space. I want to see how everything works here in this new recording environment. But yeah, guys, hope you have a great July, and I will talk to you guys in August. Bye.